I left the key to the manager's office in the toilet. So it's one-shots or more than 2.5 magazines to kill something. It looks like I just have to... Ooh, and I'm falling through the world. We can open this door, go through here. Oh, there is something very creepy, and I have that...
Seems that this company has encountered some issues. Hey, we're sleeping?
Wasn't asleep.
They say the first 20 minutes of gameplay are the most critical to retaining gamers, and we'll put them to the test. These are my first impressions of Ship of Mist, a horror game with a twist by Tino Technology. Ship of Mist, horror game with a twist. I actually came up with that, I think. They should use it. Now here's a snapshot of my review of the game, but stick around to find out why. It's a Unity game. The buttons have a nice clicky sound to them, which is nice, but there's a lag. And the first thing I had to do when I opened up the game was go to the audio, because even at the middle point of the volume slider bar here, it was blowing out my ears. And at the very minimum setting at 0.05, it's at the normal volume, and the music volume bar, that's the general bar, but the music volume bar doesn't even work. So that's something that devs are going to need to address. And when you go back to the main screen, it changes back out of English here. New game. We'll go with normal difficulty. Room. What a cozy home.
Joshua, get up. Today we are rich.
Hurry up!
Joshua, get up. Today we are rich. We have a major task to tell you.
Hurry up and say it!
According to intelligence, there are a large number of dream storage tanks stored in Phelan Company that need to be stolen by you.
That's what I thought.
Ship of Mist, here we go. So the volume there on the cutscene is not tied to the volume controls at the start. So again, it's overly loud, but hopefully the in-game audio is working better now. So we start in the cozy room. So right off the bat, I'm just wondering what I'm able to interact with, what I'm not able to interact with. There's an invisible wall here. I guess it's because it's a bathroom. I guess it's a glass wall, but it's really hard to see that. Music. There it goes.
What is this?
Let me think carefully.
Shit!
Well, that's actually a little bit frightening. You come out of the cozy home and there's this very creepy thing walking around just in the woods. So I'm going to grab the bike. Hold E. You need the key. Where's the key? You can examine bread, but not the rolls, and not the kettle. Do I need to go out somewhere else? There's an invisible wall here again, so I can't go this way. Definitely they did a good job of directing us out to the bike, but I think that players in general don't appreciate invisible walls. They should put an organic wall here, like a stone fence or more trees or something like that. It would just make it feel more immersive. Again, another wall here. So it's not entirely clear where I can and can't go at this point. It looks like I just have to... Ooh, and I'm falling through the world. So there's a little bug right there. There's a little bug. What do I do now? We're going to completely start over here. Okay, we're back here. So we have to get the key. There's nowhere else to go, or else we will apparently fall through the world. So yeah, no inventory. I don't think I have any kind of an inventory. I might have set the keys in. Here's the key. It's on the bathroom sink. All right, let's go. And here, there goes the first creepy thing.
What is this?
Let me think carefully.
Shit.
Here we go. Okay, so that ended the first scene.
Watchway, attention must be paid to safety during this mission.
Is this it? It's not difficult for me at all.
Dang, all right. So flashlight on. Oh, maybe I don't even have a flashlight yet. When we get one, we'll turn it on.
Watchway, we are here. There are guns and ammunition in the cabin in front of the left. However, there are unknown creatures over there. Protect yourself.
Monster. No matter how many monsters there are, it will only be enough for me to warm up.
All right, well, she's got the confidence.
Cabin is in front of you on your left.
So there's a cabin up ahead, but there are monsters about. And the game is all about AI having taken over. It messes with people's brains. It messes with their dreams. And I think we're supposed to help out.
How much food is wasted when you grow up?
Pending investigation.
Cow! You should know.
They've all mutated. Get out of here quickly. So there's an M92. We're going to use that. Flashlight, ammo, and I heard a monster outside, so we're going to grab this real quick. Okay, so I finally figured out how to equip the pistol. So the button is tab, and here we have the inventory, and supposed to select it and click on use. And then if I go back to tab, I should be able to equip, let's see, there's a flashlight. Right here, and that can be combined. Click on the pistol to combine it. And we still have the motorcycle key. So it's all located under tab, which is not actually located within the controls layout. So that needs to be added here for clarity. You can examine the pottery. An ancient pottery jar from the early Yangshao culture. Pay attention to the advanced weapons on the defeated Tyrannosaurus Rex. Alright. So here we've got a couple of spiders and a couple of dinosaurs. So we're going to put the first person shooter part of this to the test. It's like just a couple of bullets did the spider in.
Any monsters outside. Be careful.
Just wanted to try this gun.
Pistol ammo from the spider. Okay, and took some damage there. It only takes about, what, 3 shots to kill the dinosaur? 1 shot maybe? And Snake. I am one-shotting these monsters. Pistol ammo. Floating bush. Cheese. Always love it when I get cheese from a snake or a spider. One shot the spider. Alright, here's one of those creepy dudes. How many kills, how many shots does this take? One shot? That guy took one shot. Although I hear another one. I would expect that. As creepy as he was, I expected him to put up a fight. And so I have a flashlight. Supposedly it can toggle, but it doesn't seem to toggle. Alright, so I need to go up here. Alright, here's some more stuff. Some coffee. I could use a coffee in real life, to be honest. There's a Glock. Let's examine the Glock. Okay. So M92, strong power and can save lives. Let's see. Discard. And take. So I guess you can only have one gun at a time. This holds 7 rounds. Use. And 1801. So the safe deposit box password is 1801. And let's zipline. Suitcase. So now we have more storage. And here we go, 1801. Entrance guard card. Got that.
Fuck! So many monsters.
Okay, that guy's tougher. Quite a lot tougher. Stuck on something too. Okay, well that guy, so it's one shots or more than 2.5 magazines to kill something. That's a really odd balance. What the heck?
Fuck! So many monsters.
All right, the office. Where have the people in the office gone? Is what it says in the top left. They probably went home, y'all. It is nighttime. They do not live to work. They work to live. Give them a break. These mannequin things look very eerie. It's actually a pretty nice touch, kind of creepy. Let's see, what do we have here? It seems to just be a bunch of plants. I always like to try to explore a little bit, see if it's, you know, incentivized. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be. They're really just setting the mood. So this is like an office with a bunch of plants. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like the plants are taking over because they're potted plants. So it's like very deliberate. Not very post-apocalyptic. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going for here. Let's try an elevator. What's over here? Cannot interact with those. Take the elevator, a very small elevator. Let's see. How do I toggle the flashlight? Should be F. All right, we're gonna go to P, whatever P is. I hear a monster. Killed him in one shot. What do we have here? There's another one of these. We just saw this downstairs or upstairs. There's a chair here. Some little office clerk had to sit here, and their purpose in life was to man these file cases. This file box, whatever you call it. Here's some stuff. What do we have? Let's examine. Can zoom. How do you zoom? Here we go. So recipe for making 10 9mm pistol ammo. You need to combine 5 gunpowder and 1 scrap. All right, let's grab a bunch of that and scraps. I guess nuts and bolts, and we're gonna make bullets out of them. How do we combine them then? So combine those with, oh, I don't have enough scraps, or do I? Yeah, so combine with one of those and combine one more time. Okay, so we've got some rudimentary crafting here. At least there's a way to make ammo. But they placed the ingredients to make ammo along with other ammo, right? Okay, I think that's about it down here. So a little bit of incentive to explore. We got the ingredients for the ammo. Can't interact with this stuff. Can't interact with that. Let's keep going. We can open this door. Where are the monsters at? Okay, this looks like a security control room. The time is 7:40 local time. There's a Glock here. Okay, so now we can hold multiple weapons. Oh, we heard a sound, and there's a silhouette effect. Oh, that is creepy. Look at that shadow on the wall. Is that coming from myself? Here's a safe. Okay, so there's a safe. Clearly we don't know the code to that, so I'm not even gonna try. Let's go back. Okay, yeah. I figured I'd give it a shot, just to see if it was bugged. The elevator is stuck, in the safe, and the password is 207635. Really? They put the answer right here next to the safe? 207635. $20.76.35. Space to unlock. What do we got? All right, there's the elevator access card.
Let's go to the staff office on the 2nd floor, where there are clues for the dream extractor.
So not gonna lie, I really thought this was completely bugged. In order to turn the dial, you have to hold right on the first number and then only hold left on the second number and then only hold right on the third number, or it doesn't let you proceed. So that was a little bit trippy, but we got it. All right, we're going to swipe. All right, there we go. That is the first floor. We need the second floor. And let's see.
Roshui, the employee office is on the right side.
Which right side?
On the right side of the elevator.
Please, explain more clearly next time.
On the right side of the elevator. So obviously, like, the English translation may be a little bit rough, but I can definitely tell that there's some wit in the dialogue, which is what they were going for. So it's cute, it's funny. What can we interact with here? There's another fax machine. What is this place? This looks like a lounge, but then there is a front desk, like a receptionist desk. There's a drum set. All right, what else do we have here? We can open this door, go through here. Oh, there is something very creepy, and I have that.
Seems that this company has encountered some issues. Hey, we're sleeping?
Huh? Wasn't asleep.
See, again with the dialogue. Okay, there was a monster, and apparently it ran through this door, which I cannot open. That makes no sense. Like, what is going on here? Okay, more ammo. They are generous with the ammo. Look at this. I can't even hold anymore. Loaded. Another door here, another office. We have a new objective. More ammo. I'm stuck on something. What am I stuck on? It's like an invisible wall here. An invisible office wall. I wish I had those like in real life, you know? So you've got your The Buildings book and your casual office ammunition laying right next to it. And a donut. Okay, computer, console. They did log out, so they are following security policy best practices. Another printer. And I'm not seeing anything else here. There's a paper. Let's examine that. I left the key to the manager's office in the toilet. That's pretty low. It's pretty low of them. All right, which toilet though? It's women's bathroom. The key is here. Okay. So, as creepy as that is, again, that's just it's not really a puzzle. The paper told me go to the bathroom, and in the bathroom, the door told me the key is here. Way too easy. If you're trying to do puzzly stuff, let there be a puzzle and, you know, tease the gamer's mind a little bit. Ooh. Okay, that was legit creepy. Look at that dude standing right there. All silent-like. That's like straight out of Doom or Quake. Is he a one-shot or is he going to be like tough? Okay, he was a one-shot. And a spider. Also a one-shot. But honestly pretty eerie that they're just showing up like this. There's a spider. They're just showing up all silently. So, and none of the doors are open either, so that does make me on edge. Okay, so clearly we're supposed to continue through the building and finish chasing down the monsters, find our way out. That's definitely well past the 20-minute mark. I ran into a few glitches and a couple of bugs that really slowed down the gameplay, but let's go ahead and go into the review. Let's start with the bad. First of all, the audio was way too loud at the beginning of the game, including the music. And so when I navigated to the audio controls, the music slider had zero effect on the volume, while the general audio controlled both the music and the in-game sounds. However, even that slider was a bit faulty because the absolute lowest setting you could apply without muting the sounds was only about the standard volume we would typically expect. Secondly, the cutscenes seem to have audio that is not controlled by the sliders, so even if you lower the volume for the majority of the game, as soon as you hit a cutscene, you might blow out your eardrums. Secondly, the controls are a little bit unclear. The inventory is not shown in the controls panel. I discovered it's actually just the tab button. Secondly, in order to equip an item such as the pistol, you actually have to tab open your inventory, click on the pistol, and hit equip, rather than just pushing numbers 1 through 4, which you might expect. There were a variety of bugs. One of the most humorous was actually falling through the world. Didn't see that coming. Monsters are glitching through the surfaces, but as far as I could tell, that was only a visual glitch. They didn't seem to attack me through walls, which is good. Now I'm using the language English, and if I return to the main menu, then it changes off of English into the native language. The game seemed a little bit too easy. I was playing on medium. However, all the monsters were a one-shot. Now it's possible this is only because we're on levels 1 and 2, who knows, but there was definitely not much of a challenge. And to that note, the puzzles that the player faces present the player with the solution before the challenge. And this is a problem because in order for a puzzle to be a challenge, you have to work for a solution. And if you're given a key card before you find a locked door, then the locked door is not a challenge. There is no problem to solve. Similarly with the safe and the safe access code, the code is right there with the safe. So while the game promises puzzles, you're not actually getting real puzzles, at least not in the first 20 minutes. Now, some of the more positive aspects of the game. It's a fun theme. It's an energetic young lady with sass taking on this apocalyptic world. There's an attempt at humor with the dialogues.
Is this it? It's not difficult for me at all.
There's some contrast between the cozy home and the hostile world outside, so they seem to really get the feel of the game. It's the execution of the game that could really use improvement, and especially since this is not an early access game, so I would expect this number of bugs not to exist in a game that's already being sold for $6 or $7. The question is though, would you play this game? Let me know in the comments. Special shout out to Minimap for providing the key. They're great people. Minimap offers an app where you can organize, track, rate, and share your personal game collection across multiple platforms. And if you haven't already, check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks.